A very pleasant and beautiful good morning to everyone. I am Anushka Pachori from B.Pharm third year, and on behalf of IIMT College of Pharmacy, I would like to welcome all of you in today's guest lecture on developing online repository of business plan, prototypes developed and way forward plan. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce today's guest speaker, Dr. Garima Agrawal. She is a seasoned academician, certified entrepreneurship educator, and researcher. She has been consistently working towards improving academic quality, research orientation, building interface, developing entrepreneurial culture, and creating performance based work culture over the span of 16 years. She is currently associated with Institutional Innovation Council, Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India as an Innovation Ambassador. I would like to request our TNP officer, Dr. Madhu ma'am, to please welcome our chief guest.
Thank you, Anushka. Good morning to honorable guest speaker, respected faculties, and to all dear students. It is such a laureate for me to get the occasion to welcome you all on behalf of the Pharmacy College. People in the gathering, I would like to express my gratitude to our ethical guest speaker, Dr. Garima Agrawal, to take out time from her busy schedule to grace the event. I would like to give a brief introduction of Dr. Garima Agrawal. She's a seasoned academician, certified entrepreneurship educator, and researcher with a knack of entrepreneurial spirit, expertise in transforming management. So be ready to dive in and split into our webinar in just a moment. Now over to Dr. Garima Agrawal. Ma'am, you may start the session.
Yes, thank you so much, Madhu ma'am, and thanks to Anushka, and thanks to Director Mallikarjun sir, Ankita ma'am. It's my pleasure to be associated with IIMT, and I also thank Government of India to give us platform where we academia can join each other and share the knowledge with each other to develop the students at large. So definitely our aim to develop the country will definitely be achieved with this collaborative efforts. As ma'am has told, today we are going to interact on the topic developing online repository of business plan, prototype development, and the way forward plans. So although today's topic little bit sounds theoretical, but yes, it's needed because whenever we are in the market, we have to showcase the documents. Without documents, nothing is going to happen. Even people are not going to recognize you. We all need Aadhaar card to showcase our citizenship of India. So same thing when we talk about the products, how to go ahead. So the thing is needed, we should have a ready reckoner in our hand so that when ask us to showcase what we are doing, we should always be ready with that. And nowadays, if I talk, two ways are there. First, I will talk professionally. Second, I will take a social example just to give access to this topic. The reason is we all are watching nowadays India Shark Tank. So you all have witnessed how people smartly doing business in India. And it is not now an unstructured, uncategorized business. Everything requires a proper planning. How this planning will come. For that, you need a plan. And if you are having a plan, then you have to develop a prototype so that people should believe in you. I was reading a quotation today in the morning, which was stating that if you want to grow your business, first of all, treat your employees well. Because very first, the employees comes to you, not the customer. And if the people are working very good in your organization, definitely your product will be valued in the market at large and customers and consumers will be there. So definitely looking after this quotation in the morning and understanding the concept which Ankita ma'am has given me today, it's having lots of value. So now I will request my host, Anushka. Anushka, can you be live with me? Anushka, are you there? I need support of yours, please. Anushka?
Yes,
Anushka, can you give me an answer? Let's say 4 days, a big break is going to come 14, 15, 16, 17, 4 days block is there for the holidays? For all people, if Saturdays.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do people largely do when these type of holidays come?
Ma'am, people like to rest, enjoy their day, maybe do something which they are not able to do in weekdays.
Very nice. And going for holidays?
Yes, ma'am, that also.
That is also in the bucket. Yes, सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं we should complete our tasks which are leftovers from the time. Second, if we are having spare time with us, 4 days is a very long, good break of holidays. So we love to go outside. When we are going to, or you can consider any trip which you have planned. So what was the process of that? Can you share that? Any trip you have planned when the responsibility is given to you, then what you did?
Ma'am, we just thought about the activities which we have to do just to make our schedule.
Make a schedule, what activity you have to do, who is going to be the company of yours. Is it the youngsters only, or the old age people are also going to accompany you? What type of stuff is required to be carried, because what type of climate conditions are there? And booking of the transportations, venue, lots of things you do. Am I right?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Am I
completely
audible?
Yes, Anushka, you are audible. So do you do that type of planning before going to a trip? Okay, so largely we all people do like that type of planning. We want to enjoy the trip, so that no option is left to regret. Oh my God, why I left at home? I have to purchase from the.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Of course, ma'am. Going to any trip requires time because we cannot spontaneously organize a trip.
Yes, it's needed. So same thing happens when we are in the market. We have to plan.
Very true.
See, nothing happens in a vague manner. Everything is having a base when you are willing to start something. So right now I'm going to share my slides. Anushka, please let me know if it is going to be visible to you. So the thing is, today we are discussing on this point. So as I said to you, just to make you all understand, what is the business plan? Because whenever we talk about business plan, a question marks come in the, oh my God, how I am going to do? While the example me and Anushka discussed right now, going to a trip, we all do planning. We all go with the mindsets. We all look for the comforts, pros, cons, or the hurdles can come in the way. The delightness we are going to enjoy. So definitely, when it comes to the business, why we not plan? And it's here, money and profits, both things are involved at large. So we have to see how we have to develop a business plan and following to it, prototypes. Okay, now I go with our first slide one. Here are many confusion used to come when we discuss that business plan, project reports. Okay, so guys, please don't get confused. They are having their own values and depends with whom you are interacting, at which stage of the business you are going to showcase the things, and how you are trying to get the impact. Likewise, if you are present in front of the VCs, so definitely the way will be different. If you are presenting in front of your internal department, then your project report will be different. If you are going to talk with your prospective clients, then your way of working will be different. So we have to identify pitch deck, business plans, and project report very first. And second thing I tell you, in one of the International Shark Tank episode I've seen, the jury members sit to the person to display the pitch deck in 30 seconds. And very first go, the person was, oh my God, how I'm going to do it? But later on, he expressed himself. Later on, jury explained why they asked to do so. The reason behind this said, we know if we are having a good team with us, then definitely the results will be very proper. So we were just checking your confidence, decision making, and communication ability at that moment. So only 30 seconds are going to define how you are going to take your project ahead. Okay, so that's why these all three documents are having their different relevance. The things which we showcase depend whom we are going to present, the length and the depth of the product or the content is decided. Okay, so when it comes to the pitch deck, it is having just 10-20 slides. It's a brief introduction or the initial introductions. Then comes is the business plan. Yes, it is an elaborative one, because if I'm an investor, I want to know everything. What you are going to do, how you are going to do, what is your planning, what is your level, and how much experience are you having, because nobody do the business of the negative piece. Okay, nobody want to have the losses in their businesses. So definitely your business plan has a lots of value at that moment. Then comes is the project report. Project report, it is going to be a common one for you and as well as your client. The deadlines are given, timelines are given, the product material, everything is comes with the specifications here. The financials are very nicely defined and projected in it, because if you are not going to put it properly in the project report, so definitely the things are going to be worsened in the coming time, because anybody can come and check your project reports. While business plan is the area where you look how the things will be done. It's a part of planning. 10% variation used to come because some factors are not in our control, like this. We have seen the pandemic. Although pandemic was also an opportunity for so many people, but still it is considered that yes, lots of issues used to come in the way. So definitely business plan is a guiding factor. When we are willing to go to do something, then a business plan is a ready reckoner document for you, for the people who are the part of your organization, as well as the people who are making your partnership in the that business. So business plan is much important at that time. Pitch deck. Sometimes it happens then when you are presenting in front of the people, they are having not so much time to listen. They only want to understand what you are doing, how you are going to do, and what is expected. So pitch deck is the initial document which is required to be submitted, and before that comes is the summary. Okay, and summary gives a brief view. I tell you guys, nowadays the businesses are very much structured. So you have to keep eye at large how you are going to do the work. So definitely if you get any call from VCs, like venture capitalists, angel investors or private equity players, or it comes to the prospective clients also, don't be in a hush-hush position. Just interact with them, because nowadays we are blessed with the technology, we can connect to online them also. So very first thing you are going to do when you get any call, and if you are willing to connect anybody whom I have discussed right now, so definitely you have to share your executive summary. Executive summary is not going to be a very lengthy document, yes, but the language should be readable, understandable, and it should contain lots of material which are relevant to that project only, because I'm not much concerned what rest you are doing. If you are going to explain at large that I am this, I am that, no, nobody is going to hear that, because we know that position of yours, that's why we have selected you. Okay, so your executive summary is just going to focus what is expected by the end user. Okay, you will showcase those things only which is relevant to the end user only. Okay, or the person who is going to be your client, or the venture capitalists or funding agencies. So executive summary is going to give you a brief, going to create a brief regarding business concepts, what you are going to do, how you are going, how you are doing right now, And then financial features, what is your cash flow, what is your current status. And guys, it's not required to go with the depth of it. You can say likewise, we are having the turnover of let's say 50 CRs, and we are in the top 5 unicorns, and like that you can showcase here financial requirement. If you are going to be the part of project of anything, then you have to showcase, yes, this is our kitty and this is the investment which we are expecting from you. So definitely it gives a mindset to the people how they are going to be the part of yours. Then current business position, where you stand, is it because nowadays lots of ways are there. You can have the LLPs, you can have the private limited company, or even the proprietorship business, because nowadays VCs used to invest in the idea also. So what is the current situation and position of the business in the market? Then comes is the major achievements, if you have done anything. Or in the major achievement, it also comes the expertise of that area. If you are new, so what type of expertise you are expecting from the client to be get it done, because nowadays outsourcing, we are very flexible in the market. Let's say if something is not available, it's okay. We can outsource it. We can take from other areas. Even the market is a global market. We are not limited to India only. Let's say I want to get my building reworked, redesigned. So it's not compulsory I will hire the person from India only. I can go to the any country of the world. If my pocket allows, is my concept is so good. So definitely they will add on in that. So you have to showcase your achievements in that. Next comes is this is now is a part of your business plan. Whenever you are going to make a business plan, you have to very smartly work about this scheme. It is very easily said IITs and IIMs. What happens by it? People create a mindset. Oh my God, he's coming from IIT, IIM. Okay. So same thing happens when you are going to graduate from here. So definitely you will showcase, yes, I am from the IIMT and I have expertise in this area. So in such a manner, you are going to showcase your education and experience if you have done something. Likewise, as you people are student, so definitely you can talk about, yes, I have done projects on it. I have done internship in this area. My dissertation was based on this topic. So what will happen when a professional is going to interact with you? So they will understand your levels also. A part of it, some people will definitely be there who are having a good experience of that industry, because we people are very specific nowadays. We means professionals. Okay, so they expect if I am a VC, venture capitalist, or funding agency, so wherever I am investing my money, it should go way in a proper hand. If you are not going to value my money, then how the things are going to happen? Okay, if it is a client also want to have a good connect. Okay, they want to make feel good factor. Okay, yes, this is the team which is working for me. Likewise, you love to go, if the guests are there, then you love to go to CCD for the coffee. Same thing happens. It's not CCD. CCD not belongs to you, but you are giving gesture to your client. Wow, we are going to have a coffee in CCD. Same thing happens. When people target you, they also want to have some confidence in you. Okay, wow, the work is done by that. Okay, then you have to give the brief about part-time and full-time promoters in the company. It is needed because nowadays the rules are so strict in India. You have to follow all the legalities. You can't fool very easily the clients, the funding agencies, or any other person. In fact, on the websites, you can't make any false commitments and false information you can't put in. So you have to give all the details of your team. What are their experience? What is needed, what type of work you are doing, what is the background of those promoters. Then comes is the mission statements and setting goals. Very much important. Everybody is having lots of mindsets. Lots of things are going in the mind. Till the time you are not showcasing what you are doing, people are not going to recognize. Even in a single industry, you can identify lots of work are done. Likewise, let's say I take the example of construction industry. The very first are the suppliers. Second are the people, architect, interior designers. Third comes is your civil engineers with their labor fleet. Okay. Next comes the material providers. Next comes the legal documentation work doing lawyers. So many things are done with a single construction industry. And how I'm going to recognize that what is your expertise area. So that should be clear in your mission statement. How you are going to target. What is the purpose of opening that organization? What type of business you are doing and what type of values you carry. Because nowadays, the time of the systematic businesses. Okay, that's why doing little social work for the development of society, if you are doing something that is also expected by the people, if they are looking for the businesses. Okay, then comes is the setting goals. Out of missions, you are going to set up. The goal should be properly defined and it should be fulfilling of the missions. In fact, your website is the very first thing where the people come to know what type of impression you are going to give. Okay, so this is not only the part of business plan, this is related to all the displays where the detailings are required. That's why you may have seen when we are searching for any website, we first put the button which is the about us. Okay, why about us? It is just to understand what the people are willing to do with this company. Because so many industries are open. In fact, आप ये देखिए सबसे पहले manufacturing, then comes is the service, then is the process owners, then comes is the apps and after sales services. Lots of departments are there. So sometimes it happens a company used to outsource the things also. Okay, so setting goals should be clear. It should be smart goals. Smart goals means specific what you are doing in very simple language so that a normal person can also understand. Let's say MD is busy somewhere. And if a lower person, a lower grade person is going to open your site, so it should be very much clear what you are doing. So miserable, whatever you are doing, it should be quantified. We are working for society. What does it mean? Society is at large. So how should I identify which area you are going to focus on? Right now, I tell you, we have just developed a business plan for competition. The students are doing, they are also the biotechnology student. What they are doing, because nowadays people are not having time to take their wards to the hospital. Because if I am sitting 9 to 5 at my workplace, who will take my wards to the hospital? So they develop that type of app. So that is miserable. Yes, they are catering this part of the society. They are providing this type of services which are attainable. Then rewarding. Rewarding in the sense ki yes, it should be recognized. Reward never means ki every time people are going to come you and give some money, monetary benefits or the big shields and that type of things are not only reward. If someone appraises you, yes, you have done a good job. And even the negative reviews, we have identified that there was a gap. So it means this is also a reward. Because identifying the mistakes in whole system is also a point where the team can improve themselves. Take it positive. Okay, so whenever you are going to make a business plan, the very first slide should contain all this. Although I have told you in a very elaborative manner, you can keep it short and sweet depending on the content available and the experiences available to you. Next comes is the product offerings. You may have seen in the website also. Why I am saying so? Because after definitely I'm not there. So something should be in your mind when you are going to make a business plan. Okay, so now your websites are also the part of your business plans. Product offering, what type of services are you providing? Which segment you are catering in, and which business domain you are looking after. This is the time of expertise. Those were the days ki hame, let's say, if I have to get my mobile repaired, I just go to the mobile shop and ask, please repair it. No. I used to look, bhaiya, you have experience of it or not? Because I can't play and I can't allow anybody to play with my mobile. It's worth me. And leave the cost aside, the quality, the things which I am having. Mobile is my life. Okay, so what type of services are you going to cater? Which segment you are going to address? Likewise, Oppo, when they made the mobiles, they targeted the age group 18 to 25 because they were having a selfie camera. And the age group 18 to 25, that was a targeted one. We can stress to 3 years more, 15 to 28. These age groups are more inclined towards taking the selfies. So they targeted only those groups, Dabur Chyawanprash. Because they consider immunity becomes low, leave corona time aside, immunity comes low with the as our age start increasing. Jhandu ka kesari jeevan. Now, when it comes to the rubbers and pencils or the cornflakes, these type of things, the kids are targeted. When it comes to the beauty products, the females are the targeted customers. Okay, so you have to identify what the product you are into. See, the business plan should be so catchy that once the person is going to be the part of yours, they should understand your personality by looking at your business plan. I give an example here, which is very much relevant at the very initial stage. Once I was a jury member for a business plan competition. There a father and daughter do okay. Okay, because daughter was a student and father was a mentor to her. And second thing, there was some this type of combinations were there. So they made some product for the remedies of back pain, of the spinal injuries, if they have gone through any type of surgeries, or if you are having the pain by sitting long hours. So they developed a product which is going to relax you from all type of pain. And in fact, it can also be used for physiotherapy. So they were the part of that competition. Okay. So the day they came to us, before that, they were given showcase by a renowned brand of awards, like Limca Book of Awards type, and a video was made. Okay. And when they were sitting in front of me, I don't know what happened to me, because I liked the product very much, because it was a problem solver model. Then I very first asked them, sir, have you gone for IPRs, intellectual property rights? He laughed at me. He said, ma'am, yesterday we got registration, we got the rewards. It's just 24 hours. So I understand when you get success, so definitely you are very high in the mind. Okay, sir, thank you so much. Somehow I asked very general questions to him, and the product was really good. Although he won the competition, very next day, because the business plan competition used to have 2-3 rounds, the second day they come. So father especially come to meet me, because I was not part of that jury at that moment. He said, ma'am, you was very right. When you questioned me, I went back, I searched on the net. My YouTube video was seen by 2 lakh people. And the application for IPR is already placed in any other country globally. So guys, nowadays technology can be used for any purpose. Okay, so you have to be very strong when you are going to offer a product. If you are participating in a business plan competition, it should be clearly mentioned. All the work was done by father and daughter do, but only small mistake those people did before coming to the social media virtual world. It was required to be the part of patents and copyrights. Because in the copyrights and patents, it's must to get registered if you are doing something. In fact, whatever things we are using, it is patented one. Or the copyright one, it is the material of in the soft copies, poetry, and the things which are not which are intangible in the nature. So guys, your mindset related to the patent and copyright should be very clear. You have to identify the uniqueness of your company, what you offer. If you are offering multiple products, so definitely create different domains of it, so that whatever I am requiring, it should be clearly stated. Same thing, it should be coming in the business plan. Details of collaboration, if you have any successful collaborations, because your business plan is the document which makes people understand you. Okay, so you have to focus, you have to worth it more so that the betterment can be brought in. The projects goes and comes because of a good plan. Okay, so planning should be done very smartly. You have to identify the slide should be made in such a manner that it should be ready reckoner type of thing, self-explaining type of thing. You have to go with the points so that whatever point is there in the mind of the person who is going to see that, they can directly ask you point number 1A, point number 2D. I'm not sure, I'm not clear. Can you elaborate it a little bit? So your product offering should be very clear when it comes to define on the slides. Okay. Next comes is the market analysis. As I told, everything is not meant for everyone. Like if you ask me what type of mobile you will prefer, I will prefer that mobile which is having a good RAM. Second, I can make PPTs on it because sometimes I'm traveling, living in Delhi NCR region or the metropolitan cities. You invest a good time. I won't say waste, it is an investment. A good time in the transportation, moving one place to another. Sometimes it takes 1.5 hours one side. So it means 3 hours I'm on the road. So if my driver is driving my car, I can easily make the PPT. Why do I waste my time sitting idle? Okay, so one mobile has different uses for different people. Accordingly, people purchase it. So this is the time of customization. What type of products are you planning? What is the market and sector you are going to talk about? It should be very clear. And what is the size? Because till the time people have no requirement, they won't buy it. For this, I would like to take help again. Anushka, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Anushka, you are in college?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So tell me one thing, how many, although you people are belonging to the pharmacy and medical backgrounds also, but still I will ask a question. How many times you search for a medical store in your vicinity?
Ma'am, it happens more times than I would like to admit.
It happens more times? And
Yes,
if I compare with the eating joints then?
ma'am, of course, if I have to search, I'll have to search for medical stores more because I travel around and I see eating joints and we have to search.
Can I say that more eating joints are there in comparison of medical store?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And why it happened? Why the eating joints are more in your vicinity?
Ma'am, because the crowd in my area, the people like to go for eating out more.
Yes, because the age group is like that. Any shopkeeper is serving lauki ki sabji, palak paneer.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Why? Because the crowd is not like that. Thank you, Anushka. Thanks for supporting me for this.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
the guys is the thing I want to convey is everything. Although at home it is very much compulsion for everybody to consume that lauki ki sabji and palak ka saag and all that. But still, if we are at college, we love to go with the food which is very spicy, which is very handy even. Okay, so you have to understand the market. What type of people are there? What the requirements are there? When are they available? What is the demand supply ratio? In the surrounding of Amity University, there is a Maggie seller. He sells 42 type of Maggies. And he is earning in lakhs. Why? So for me, Maggie is 2-minute noodle. But for the student, it's a taste. They want to have the variety. They want to have the variety. They want to have different products. Okay, so you have to understand who are my target segment. Everything is sellable in this market. I have seen even very small example I am given your the person a kabadi wala is also surviving on the waste material which we people consider just zero. So everyone is doing a type of business. You have to identify which segment you are going to cater in. Okay, and next, it's a very much important question. How much of market share you plan to acquire in the target segment over next 3 years? In our time, the planning was of the 5 years. But today's market is very volatile. It changes very fast. The requirement changes because you people are having mobiles in your hand. The virtual world is the reality nowadays. All markets are the global market. Okay, so you have to position yourself well. There was a boy working in the McDonald's, become a star within 12 hours. He said, I have to travel a lot. क्यों कर रहे हो travel? Because I want to serve Indian Air Forces. See, this is the market. So understanding from your surrounding gives you edge to identify your market. You have to position your business very well. You have to segment yourself. You have to create an expertise. Daag achhe hain, surf excel. What they did, they positioned themselves, daag achhe hain, say words. While we all know a small spot on the dress we don't like. Still, he said, the surf excel said, daag achhe hai, because it is going to give you a mindset. Oh my God, daag achhe bhi ho sakte hai. For whom? It's for the seller of the detergent powders. Okay, so you have to understand the positioning of your business. Then comes is the distribution. Sometimes it is needed that a product should be delivered very fast to the end users. Likewise, in the lockdown time, we all are willing to have the services of these Medicares as well as the labs at large. Even we are not able, or we were so conscious, we were not able to wait for half an hour. We want to have all the things handy. So what happened? All the hospitals, many organizations have come up. Many labs have come up. They have started positioning the product in such a manner that when you book a call for the testing, the person within 1 hour was coming at your home. So what's that? Is it the part of direct sale? What you are expecting from the market? And how much value you want to give to the end user? Is it going to work without any intermediary? Or it is a compulsion to put some intermediaries in between? So you have to understand, you have to focus at large. Then you present yourself. Okay. Next comes is the competition. I tell you, competition is the thing which help you to grow at large. Anushka, you are going to be the part of mine again. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Anushka, do you drive?
Ma'am, I know how to drive, but I don't.
Okay, so your father, brother, sister, anybody used to leave you at, or if you are using the college vehicle, then driver bhaiya is driving the car?
Yes, ma'am. My father is driving me around.
Definitely. So what happens when you are on the road? So is the road free that ma'am Anushka is going to come on the road?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. It never happens. So many cars are there, vehicles, even buggiwala is there, and somebody on the cycle, somebody bike, driving left and right, crisscross. Is happened?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, then what your father used to do?
Ma'am, he just waits for people to,
Yes,
some
that,
people who are in a hurry, you just have to let them go. And sometimes there are traffic officers who regulate people.
yes, and he makes his own path. Can I say that?
Ma'am, he waits for the path to clear up, and sometimes he tries to get to a place where he can bypass the troublesome people.
Yes. So relating to all this conversation, I can say it means if you are doing something, it is not the bed of roses. We have to align our
Definitely.
mind accordingly. It means competition lies everywhere. The very first day when a person used to drive, thanks Anushka, the very first day when a person drives, it becomes a horrible task for him. He has to control so many things. First, he has to look for the gear, the front mirror, the back mirror, the size of the car, the traffic inside, outside, and then the honking one because Indians are so impatient. But still, can we give up the driving skills? Obviously, no. When the answer comes no, as Anushka has, so definitely we wait. Wait in the sense when the right time of mind product will become. The traffic police is regulating. It means what the government of that country, because it's a global market, what the government is going to do to regulate the things. Then comes the zigzag people. So many people are there in the market. They do nothing, but they create rumors. They create the hover type of things. Oh my God. Then we start thinking what is happening in the market, how we are going to do that. But at that moment, you have to, as she said, my father waits for the things to be aligned. Then, being a owner of the business, we have to wait. We have to see. We have to analyze what is the best to me. Competition will lie everywhere. Even it starts from the beginning of your life. Then, should we fear with the competition? No. Give the competition edge. Okay, somebody is doing like that, why not I? This should be the approach. It should not be taken negatively. And nowadays, the market is a global one. If you are not putting attention large, so definitely success is not going to come. You have to analyze every aspect. Even you have to analyze your SWOT. What is your strength, weakness, and opportunity you can create? Earlier was a time when it was said that I am living in a tier 2 city, so I can't develop myself. Amazon virtual world has cleared all the doubts. Reality has come up. Even in UP, when these artisans are given so much value, one district, one product. A lady from eastern part of Uttar Pradesh, she is having the base of more than 25 female, and they are doing good business, and she was awarded by Government of India for her work, and she is having just a qualification of class 5. So you have to understand. But how it happened? Because she recognized the weakness that yes, alone I can't do it. I need people, I need technology. For that, she connected ministry here. And the state has come, she was awarded, which is a dream for everyone. Okay, so you have to be a good player in the market. Do analysis of yours. Identify who are my threats, which is my weaknesses, how can I create opportunities, what are my strengths. If you know it very well, the things becomes very easy. And be honest when you are doing it. Okay. Next comes your marketing plan. It's needed because all the finance people are going to work according to the marketing. It's a way where both of them, market and finance, are connected each other. Okay, so you have to identify how the product should be marketed. Likewise, very simple example, when Maggi noodles have seen a dip, very fast dip in their selling, Baba Ramdev has come up with atta noodle, Ching Chinese. They have come up with those products, which was not earlier planned. It happened just within a week. And those two brands have taken hold the market of Maggi. So you have to plan your marketing strategy very well. Distribution, how the product will be distributed. OnePlus, there was a phone which was just coming through networking or only. What they did, they reduced every type of cost. And only one type of segment is going to come in that. If I am sitting in the premium category, obviously my circle is going to be like that. So if I have purchased a mobile of 60,000, my friend is also going to purchase the same value. It is not the thing that that opportunity I have given to my maid to purchase a mobile of 60,000. It's not the thing I am insulting her. It's the thing, yes, she is taking care of the family in that amount. Okay, so what happened? They were able to target only premium customers. They reduce the cost of advertising. So what type of model you are going to derive? It all depends on. And India is full of freebies. So definitely यहाँ पे लोग free देना, sample देना ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं. So you have to identify which market plan is going to work. Then comes is the finances. For all, it's a cumbersome, but you have to keep eye. If you are not keeping eye on the finances, although you can outsource it very well, but still as a business owner or as a business plan owner, you have to understand the value of finances. You have to prepare Excel sheets very properly, the financial statements, what the government of India is doing, how the angel investor and finances are going to be the part of it, what is the capital available to you, and how your value is going to be upgraded and how the depreciations will come. So all the things are known and clearly defined in a business plan. Next comes, these are the pointers which are sometimes left, but you have to understand. Supplies, utilities, even the disposables also cost you, because you are not only the one which is going to use it, whole company is going to use it. So whenever you are the part of business plan competition or you are going to prepare business plan for your organization, you have to look for all small investments, because at the day end it counts in the money. Okay, so here comes all the list of. Next comes infrastructure and man planning. You have to plan so smartly. We are having labor of 3 types: skills, unskilled, semi-skills. Accordingly, divide the work, set the target area for everyone so that the clarity should come. Who will do what? When the responsibilities are given. So definitely people become so open that yes, this is my area, then next will come and I have to discuss with him. Okay, in such a manner you have to plan. What is needed in next 3 years, that is also important. And please retain your employees, because hiring a new employee also costs you for at least 2 months. One is going to leave, that is 1 month. Second, when the another is going to join, you have to conduct lots of interviews and all that. Your HR is so much engaged. Next, when you are hiring someone, obviously in one go, you as he joins or he or she joins, you can't say them, okay, now you start working on this project. So they also take some time to understand your company if you want to have good results. Okay, so try to retain your employees. If they are going to leave you, definitely hiring cost is so high. Not on the monetary forms, it also impacts in so many words, so many things, verticals are changed. Okay, next comes is your client. Maintain the list very properly, so that looking at your client details, next people are going to come to join. If you have any achievements and awards, I have left all the pages here for the same. You have to define it, you have to showcase it. smartly, and definitely it attracts the people, and it is having the value. Nowadays, online systems are there. You can easily put all the information there. Okay. So here comes is the Q&A questions. Any questions regarding business plan? And to all this, yes, I'm always available. Any pointer you want to discuss, my number is with ma'am. You can easily connect with me. So here we go with the question answer session. If you are having any questions, you can ask me very openly.
Ma'am, I have received some curious questions from our students and I'll be addressing them on their behalf, if that is all right with you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So, ma'am, first of all, students, after hearing what all you discussed, students are very curious to know, because as we are still freshers and some of us have not even graduated yet, and we have some innovative ideas and want to plan a startup, but we do not know what all processes it takes and what all matters we have to consider before actually launching a startup. So would you be able to share some resources which will help us learn about how to go about it?
See, as I told you, if you remember, as I told you in very start, obviously at your level, business plan becomes a document which is going to showcase your personality. Okay, and nowadays industry is so specific. If you search online, let's say ki online business plan format for pharmacy, for interior design, for legal. So the things used to come there. So you have to identify which areas are needed to be focused. Rest, the alignment should be like that, which I have shared right now. And when you are new in the industry, obviously you are going to present yourself in front of seed funders. At that time, what product you are going to offer? First. Second, the team is much important, because the rest of the things will be looked after definitely by the seed funder or any funding agency. But what the idea you are carrying in the mind is much important. So you have to focus more on that.
Ma'am, another question which I have received from multiple students is that funding, because funding is a major part in launching anything, preparing anything. So students want to know about how to receive funds, how to go about the all financial aspects of this, because you might know we all are still students and not all of us have a major fund to invest. So students want to know about the financial aspect of this.
Yeah, I will be a little bit elaborative in this answer, in this question's answering, because I tell you one social example. There was a lady in Gurgaon. Somehow she belongs to a good family, but she was not having good funds in her hand. Her husband was suffering from some things. So what she did is she started selling chola kulcha on road, because she realized I'm not having good funds in my hand, but she was having good caliber. And the state has come, she become a sensation on virtual world, because she was so nice and speaking good, belonging to good family. Anything, any uncertainty can come to anybody, anytime. And the day she started, now she's having 2 restaurants of her. So money follows you, leaders, your idea, your passion. Although money is needed, but it is not everything. Second example I will give you to support your concern. Nowadays, there was a days that we were not getting any type of confidence from our government of India. But now the time has changed completely. If you are having any idea, lots of platforms, schemes are there where you can put your ideas and government of India is going to fund you. But your passion should be reflected in that. Third, as I talked about venture capitalists, funding agencies like venture capitalists, angel investors, or private equity players. So if you are so keen or interested, if you present your idea in a proper business plan format, then definitely this is called seed funding at that moment. Pre-incubation seed funding, these are the areas where yes, universities are targeted. So definitely you people can be the part of it. I tell you, I was a mentor for Business Blaster competition organized by Delhi government. So the students were of the class 11 and 12, and they are not belonging to any good society of the social life, but still they made drones. The thing is, your passion should be alive. What happens once you, एक story बताती हूँ, एक गुरुजी थे, उन्होंने अपने बच्चों को कहा, क्वेश्चन दिया, बिकॉज ओल्ड स्कूल था, कि ये एक डेंस फॉरेस्ट है, आपको इसको क्रॉस करना है, बट यू आर हैविंग ओनली 3 steps विद, ओके। 80% लोगों ने ना कर दिया कि गुरुजी का ना बुढ़ापा आ गया, दिमाग खराब हो गया है, एंड ही इज नॉट एबल टू। 10% said कि okay, let's see what other 10 are doing, and rest of the 10% said कि if our mentor has said, it means it is having some relevance, why not we start moving? So as they cleared 1, 2, 3, third step, so rest of the 3 steps were visible. The thing of saying is, what I am willing to convey the message, first of all, you align yourself. Money, yes, money is a big role player. Money है तो honey है ना, मतलब जीवन में मिठास है, बट स्टिल उस मिठास को लाने के लिए भी एफर्ट्स करने पड़ते हैं. Nobody gives you a easy money. Even not even father. If you ask 100 rupees, he will ask you why you need money. He or she needs clear specification where the money is going to be utilized. So your business plan should be so elaborative, so clear that people should, your idea should be reflected in it, so that people should start investing in you. So this is my answer to this. In fact, it's not your stress. It is across universities. I have seen the student target for the money first, while we used to see, we have seen, I was having 2 students, I tell you, right, AIUA, Amity Institute of Organic Agriculture. They were belonging to the Bihar, and they were the student of ours on entrepreneurship. उनके पास कोई पैसे नहीं थे, उनके मम्मी पापा ने पढ़ने भेज दिया, यही बहुत था. And nowadays they are running a online that gardening facility. They have taken sector 44 to 135. They are having 200 gardeners associated with them, and now they are in the Young Achievers Award. The thing is, your idea should be so good. उनके पास पैसे बिल्कुल भी नहीं थे, I tell you, but they were so passionate कि उन्होंने धीरे धीरे लोगों को जोड़ के ये काम करना शुरू किया. और अभी कॉलेज उनका लास्ट ईयर फिनिश हुआ और इस ईयर उनको अवार्ड मिल गया, है ना. So money is required, but it's not everything. Yes, Anushka, any other question, please?
Yes, ma'am, one last question, because ma'am, students are very, very curious. So first of all, I would like to ask that when we launched our product in market, suppose, and it's not doing so well, how do we analyze that where we are going wrong?
Okay, yeah, it's must to be understood. The reason I tell you, it happens, it's very common. I consider my product is the best, but how people are reacting, it's equally important. That's why the time of customization has come. You have to showcase, you have to plan the things accordingly. Like I see the water bottles. If you go in a class, you will see everybody is having a different bottle in their hand. If you go with the girl, then aesthetic senses are there. Sundar sa bottle hoga. If you go to the boys, they are going to have the bottles which are very sleek to put in the bag. And some will love to have that flat bottles. And the third category will come who are having no mindset at all. Whatever bottle I got, I will bring it. And moreover, they love to go with those plastic bottles. They'll love to refill it and drink it. And if it is left somewhere, it's okay. The thing which I want to communicate here by giving this example is, definitely every product is not meant for everyone. You have to customize. You have to see who are my niche, for whom I am going to cater it, and how my product will be liked by the people. Everybody consider their product best, but how society reacts is matter a lot. That's why you need to test prototypes. I give you example of mine even, IFB. It's a big brand. They used to have 100 customers. Okay, if you are a regular buyer of them, so definitely they create a category of 100 customers. 100 customers. I was one of among them. That's why I am sharing my life experience with you all. So what they did when they were going to launch that washing machines, earlier the automatic washing machines were coming in the category of front opening, not the top openings. So when they launched the top opening wala washing machine, they have not given us free, but they have given us discount. Okay, they asked 100 people to give their opinion after using it, how you are feeling and why you are not ready to buy that front load machines. As I said in my presentation, if somebody gives you negative feedback, that is also a reward, because this gives you an edge to improve you more. So what happened, guys, when I was using top load machine, so I have given my reviews, likewise it is good for the people who are having backaches or the knee pains, because in the front load you have to bend your legs. So it is safe also, because what happens in the front load, if the door is closed, so definitely you can't see what is happening, you can't stop it. But in the front load you can open it anytime. In fact, it is not in the reach of the kid because of the body. Okay, small bacha can come anytime and they can easily break the glass of the front load, but not in the top load. So they asked the people to give their views. And when they launched the washing machine, I believe it was 10 years back, 10, more than 10, 12 years back. So at that time, they give me the washing machine in the 16,000 was the price, 12,000 I paid. But when the new version came, it was in the 23,000 rupees with some changes. So what happened, guys, when these type of international or big brands are working for their R&D, for the reviews, for the prototype testing, so why not we who are going to enter in the market? So it all depends on us. Go to the people, ask, आपको इस product में और क्या चाहिए? Then they will start giving you reviews. Then work on those reviews. Are they really relevant one for me? Okay, and accordingly you can get the answer.
Thank you for sharing your views so profoundly, ma'am. To be honest, my views have changed after hearing you. And one more thing, if I may request, ma'am.
Yes.
Our students want to know if they can consult you for further advice. So I would
Yes,
like to request
I
if
am
you
always,
share your.
my number is available here and you can connect through your IIC cell anytime. We can be together for any type of discussions, guidance. All are most welcome, because एक बच्चा भी आगे बढ़ता है तो it's a success of academia. So
Yes,
we
ma'am. Many students have been contacting me that they want to contact you for further advice. So we
always
will be really grateful, ma'am.
same here. It's my pleasure also to give the guidance to them.
Thank you, ma'am. So now I would like to request Madhu ma'am to please convey a vote of thanks to our speaker.
Thank you so much, Karima ma'am, for such an inspiring and encouraging words on this special occasion. I must thank the organizing team, volunteers, for working hard for the past few days to make this webinar successful. Thank you, everyone, once again for making it a great success. Thank you so much, Garima ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure also to be the part of it. Thank you so much.
That brings us to the end of today's session. I would once again like to thank everyone for being here today.